Hi, welcome back. You're watching Midcap Radar. On our radar now is Simplex Infra. The company is in focus after having won an over 500 crore rupee order from NBCC for the construction of IIT buildings at Bhubaneswar. Rajiv Mundra, the executive chairman of the company, now joins in. Hi Rajiv, good afternoon to you. To begin with, can you give us a sense of what's the kind of margins that you enjoy on these orders? And I believe your order book was in excess of 17,000 crores at the end of Q2, am I right? What does this take it to?
Yes. Now it's gone up a little above 70. It's closer to 18,000 crores.
Okay, and what's the kind of margins that these kind of construction orders carry?
These have decent margins, and which is slightly above than whatever margins we had in the past contracts.
Prestigious work, Mr. Mundra, right? I mean, IIT buildings.
Yes.
Okay. So, I mean, do you get for other facilities for the institution? I mean, it's all separate, right? The bid happens for each building separately.
Yes,
or you're
absolutely.
pre-qualified for these in some way, and then you get preference or something.
No. You get pre-qualified, and then you bid for these projects separately.
Okay.
Okay, how much, I mean, what's the quantum of orders in which you're L1 currently, and what's the target to end the year with in terms of orders, fresh orders?
We are almost closer to L1 in more than 1,500 crores of orders as of today. And I think we see a very good bid pipeline also going forward. I think the focus of the government on infra is very high, and we can see lots of things happening on the ground. So we should see that lot of traction in order flow going forward. I think this is a period which has started, and it should see the maximum amount of growth in most of the construction companies going forward. This is a kind of growth which probably most of us would not have seen.
What is, I mean, just on it's subjective, but if I can ask this, I mean, is competition higher than it was, say, same time last year for construction work, or is it lower? I mean, is the intensity cooled off?
No, it's slightly cooled off. You see, there's so much available in the market already, and there are very few players to take in this amount of jobs. So almost everybody is enjoying a good amount of order book. So I think the competition is not very stiff as of today.
So Rajiv, orders have been coming in, right? But one of the concerns which remains is regarding leverage, the stretched working capital cycle that you have.
Yes.
What's the plan on that front? How do you hope to bring down debt, and what can we expect in FY18 itself and then in FY19?
You see, we as a company, we have been working on this. As a sector, government has also given it a support in terms of 75% of the amount stuck up in arbitration awards be released from the PSUs or the central government. And as a company also, we have been very strongly working on this. And we hope that substantial amount of reduction should happen in by March 18 and the large portion by FY19.
Okay, and the other concern that a lot of analysts have and they want to know is whether execution is going to be a challenge, and whether this, the rate at which you're getting orders, how much of it is actually translating into, say, your top line growth? How will, margins improve from here on? So if you could throw some more light on those fronts.
I think these are all orders which are going to get, it's going to get reflected in the revenues by December and primarily by March quarter. And we should see substantial growth on a revenue side going forward. And we are taking jobs which probably we can execute where we have the bandwidth to do it, and we are not doing beyond the bandwidth what is available. So we should see substantial amount of revenue growth coming in from little bit from December quarter and larger portion from the March quarter.
All right, Mr. Mundra, thanks very much. Appreciate you joining in. Good luck, and we will touch base soon. Again, this flashes at the bottom of the screen. The winter session will begin on the 15th of, likely to begin from the 15th of December, and it's going to go on till the 5th of January. There's been a fair bit of debate about the government kind of sort of pushing this by a couple of weeks. But now this is sources to CNN News 18 saying the session will start on the, most likely will start on the 15th of December. We'll take a very quick break here. Moody's has published a sort of credit profile report of Indian corporates, and sort of they have looped in economic growth prospects of the country, etc. We discuss the rationale sector by sector with Kaustubh Chobal, Vice President of Corporate Finance at Moody's, when we are back.